Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com. Well. Nooner Nation is in the studio today, and Julia's first in the chats here.
It's interesting when he's not by his computer and his software that he made.
Something is awry. I think something is awry back there.
Yeah.
I think he's got some secret software. What does Ruben do in real life? Does anybody know?
No, we cannot know.
Okay.
It's one of those. Do you know what I mean?
Because what I do know is he has a mustache, and I saw a guy outside of Mar-a-Lago who looks very similar to him.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of technology does Ruben have?
What was this guy doing?
This guy outside of Mar-a-Lago? Sniffing things.
Yeah.
A lot of women's clothing. He was sniffing them and then saying, it's evidence. Evidence.
That tracks.
Yeah,
That
I'm
definitely
sniffing
tracks.
its evidence
Yeah.
from Melania.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
From Milan's? It's not like you're
was
sniffing
just like-
Barbara Bush's garments, you know?
He was just yelling, "Who gives a fuck about Christmas?"
Throwing pine cones at people.
As a distraction, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's how sophisticated he is with what he does, which we can't talk about.
Yeah, exactly. Because
So.
we all got secrets, Rubes. Everybody got secrets.
Right.
Except for KFC today. They don't have a secret anymore, Javes. The secret formula's out. It's out in the world. And I'm throwing down the gauntlet to you. Now that it exists
Okay.
in the world, I want to see if you can match it. You're a really good cook.
Right.
One of the best. Yes, chef. Oh, yes, chef. Please don't beat me, chef. Okay, chef. I'll be there, chef. You're like the female bear.
On Thanksgiving only, but yes.
Yeah.
To my father.
The fa-bear.
Yeah.
Do we call it? Is it the fa-bear? What would we call a female bear?
Gosh.
Yeah. No,
Gosh,
you wouldn't
it would
call
just
it
be
that.
bear, wouldn't it?
I don't think so. Whenever I think of a bear, I think of a strong, powerful male dick and balls bear. Not once.
Right.
When you mention bear, do you think of, oh, that's a female bear?
A female bear is called a sow.
There you go.
Oh.
Thanks, Bob.
No.
Yeah, a little sow. Little sow pow.
I have literally never heard that.
Well, you have today, James. And you're a little sow this weekend. You're going to make some KFC for us at
That's
our
why
house.
Bob is the creator of Nature Nook, is because he just knows fucking dumb shit like that.
I mean, I
he loves
Googled that.
nature.
That was 100% a Google.
Well, but you know nature, Bob.
No, it was off the top of his head.
Yeah, and you know nature. When I think of Bob, I think of white. I think of his parents owning slaves, and then I think of nature.
Mm-hmm.
That's the three things that I think of when I think of Bobathy.
Okay, so what happened with fucking KFC? Although
Why? You seem disappointed by it. Did you want the secret to go on? Did you not want it to get out?
I think it's probably evolved. Don't you think?
No, dude, it hasn't. All right, here it is on screen right here, okay? Mm-hmm. I don't know what any of that means, James, do you? So there's thyme, basil.
So you're gonna go. You're gonna
Oregano?
go 2 cups of flour,
Okay.
and then you're gonna go salt,
All right.
thyme, basil, oregano, celery salt, black pepper, dried mustard.
Oh,
I'm trying to see like which one would be the weird.
So these are tablespoons?
yeah. So right next to it, so the numbers right next to it are teaspoons, actually. A little TS, right? Is it capital T or is it, what are we doing there? Is it teaspoons or
It's
tablespoons?
usually TP.
Right. Well,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
a TB or a TP usually.
Yeah,
But
so
this is super old. This is very, very
So
old.
probably
we don't know
capital
what they did back
T
then.
is tablespoon, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Teaspoon's too small.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want some.
Yeah, you need some fucking
You
flavor
need some
in there.
fucking punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, some punch.
Dried mustard, paprika, garlic salt, ground ginger again, maybe a
Ooh.
secret part of it.
Yeah, that is.
And then
secrets.
white pepper because, it doesn't sound too crazy. Maybe it's just the ratios. Maybe it's, but all those ingredients don't seem insane
Yeah.
for a fried chicken
But it
recipe.
makes sense. Look, KFC has always been 11 original herbs and spices. Those are all of them.
Right.
And,
Right.
Secret's in the sauce, dude. It's in the sauce. But Homeboy found this old man who was on the screen on the back of a will. So he technically gets the recipe. Otherwise, multiple people have been sued over the years for trying to out whatever the recipe is. But if somebody wrote it on the back of a will, there's nothing you can really do there if you have a hard copy of it.
Sure.
So now it's out in the world. We don't have a KFC near us.
No.
I love KFC.
Right.
So I think you should make it this weekend. All
I'll
right?
try. I mean, I'll try.
Are you saying
First,
you can't?
I need to grow some chicken in a petri dish
Okay.
because that's also part of the recipe.
Oh, at KFC? Did they do the headless chickens there where they're all kind of just running around genetically deformed and they're just mass producing them?
Among other things, but yeah, I'm sure.
Any rape?
Anything that you can do.
They rape them?
No.
Okay. Wait, you said anything.
Well, to make the meat better.
Some would argue that it does. I mean, if you insert a chicken and then, that's a sauce that nobody can replicate.
Right.
So I'm not going to say Colonel Sanders had sex with every chicken he came across, but probably helps.
Right.
Probably helps.
Right.
So I want to see how good you are and kind of test your skills over the weekend. Saturday nights, I could really chomp on some.
Could you?
I think so. I feel real positive. I could chomp on some KFC chicken.
Okay, I was
right
gonna
from my
relax
own
Saturday,
kitchen.
but sure, no, I'll
all day long.
No.
It's
Yeah.
an all-day affair for you.
Sure,
And it's
sure.
for the show.
No, and
it's
I'd
not
love-
for me.
And
And
remember,
I'd love it.
Saturday, he's going to watch college football.
All
day.
So you're going to need to be watching the children.
And the chicken,
Yes,
And the
apparently.
chicken. Yeah.
Watch that chicken.
Yeah.
Don't let it burn.
Please.
Because I think that's also the exact right coloring, golden, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Amount
Yeah.
of flakiness. I won't be able to do it.
Really?
I'm not- Like KFC, I mean, they
Loser.
have,
Don't call yourself a chef then.
I don't have a deep fryer.
Find one. Okay.
You don't need a deep
Find
fryer.
one. Yeah.
What'd you say,
You don't
Bob?
need a deep
You
fryer.
don't need a deep
Oh, I
fryer.
don't?
You just need one of those like Dutch oven things. You just
Yeah, I
put
do have that.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good.
you're good
Good
then.
to go.
You're good.
You gotta cook it like an old Southern lady.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.
An old Southern
Thanks
lady.
for fixing that, Bob.
Yeah, I wanted to help.
No, I know, and
Yeah.
thank you.
An old Paula
For
Deen.
sure,
Pretty
yeah.
N-word. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
That's what we want at
There
you.
is no such thing as
There's
a
no
pre-N-word.
pre or
Paula Deen.
post
Come
N-word.
on.
Like,
Paula Deen is N-word.
There had to
Yes,
be
like-
a tiny little Paula Deen who wasn't saying the N-word at some
no.
point. You think that was just born in you? It was like, oh.
Here's what I think about Paula Deen. Exactly what Bob said. Like, there is no pre or post.
Uh-huh.
It literally was just, she was taken off the air.
Yeah.
Right? For one thing.
Did she say it on the air? Or did you say
No.
she said in private?
No, she had a restaurant
Mm-hmm.
and had an event there where she had essentially black people
Yeah.
with like chalkboards around their neck, that kind of sort of thing.
Oh, shit. Was it in Georgia?
At the part, yes, it was. Right? It's in Georgia.
It was somewhere in the South. I don't fucking know.
I've been to that fucking restaurant.
I think it was Savannah.
Wait,
She has a couple
I'll
restaurants.
ask my mom after this. So I went to a restaurant as a kid. It was delightful. They had fried chicken and everything else. I wrote a scene in FDR, American Badass, because of it. A black kid came out with a chalkboard around his neck, and we ordered off that menu in Georgia, and that was a real restaurant.
Yeah, and that doesn't surprise anyone. But what I'm saying is, she did it, I think, fairly recent. Like it was an event that she was having,
Yeah.
and it was like a little recent. And
She
she
also
was
just drops that bomb constantly. It sounds like.
like in her real life.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying there's no
come
pre
on,
post. It's
guys.
really just like
Yeah, she's not taking the Papa John class.
no. She literally was just
It's a
like,
good course.
I'm out.
It's
Like,
only
I'm out.
20 months, and you forget to say it at that point. So, think about it at home if you're having trouble with
Right.
it. It's only
Right.
20 months of your life, and then
Yeah.
you can kind of be over it after that point. So,
Well, I think didn't he say after like 20 months he's starting to understand?
It was eight.
Yeah,
He's like, it's
started.
been 18.
Yeah.
It's been 18 months, and I'm like, it's working its way out of my vocabulary.
Right.
seems about right.
Right.
Seems about
That
right.
was just the beginning stage after 20 months.
Yeah, it's gonna. Things take time. All right. You're gonna have to
'Cause
get to
as
the
we
root of
know-
the problem before the tree falls over.
As we know, if you accidentally, like people that like kind of accidentally say it somewhere or get caught on a hot mic, a Morgan Wallen type of thing, like if that word can like come out of your mouth
Your career blows
around
up.
anyway.
Yeah.
According to Morgan Wallen, your career just
It takes
He's
off.
like the only one, right?
It actually helped his career. I bet you he sat down with his management after this, was like, man, I should have said that years ago.
It was crazy.
I should have said that years
It
ago,
was
brother.
crazy.
The most expensive tickets, because we get all the Nooners here, Nooner Nation here.
Yeah.
Breaking Benjamin is here, Bush is here, Allison Chains is here tomorrow. All those guys are going to the show. But the most expensive tickets I've ever seen on drinkingbrostickets.com are Morgan Wallen. No one gives them up. No one sells tickets to Morgan Wallen, so therefore they're like $800 a piece, and they're like, no. Fuck it, we love Morgan. We're supporting him. He has a diehard fan base that is so intense that I called our partner and I said, in the ticketing company, and I was like, who else is on that level? And he goes, dude, I've only seen 2 people in the last 2 years. And I was like, who is it? And he said, Adele and Taylor Swift. And he goes, people keep those tickets. They don't sell them. And if they do, he goes, there's a handful of them out there, and they're going to be like $800 a piece. And I was like, whoa, Morgan Wallen?
Right.
All right, let's go.
Right. I even think part of their, the reason why I won't be able to make this is because I think you have to drop the N-word while you're making it.
Yeah. All right. Well, do your
so
best.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
I'll tell the people next week how you did on it because I'm curious. Now, the New York Times, a spokesman, asked KFC for a comment on this, and they said many people have made these claims over the years, and no one has been accurate. This one isn't either. So they're saying this isn't accurate.
Right.
But Jabes is going to take the recipe while I watch college football all day Saturday. Watch the kids. Shoes and socks, there's going to be off. You're going to be in the kitchen all day, obviously.
Right.
And you're going to be making that chicken for me. So
Sure.
I'll be able to tell you guys next week, full belly, heart full.
And I will not put anything weird in there.
Oh, Jabes.
What? I won't.
You won't.
That all sounds great to me, and I want to do it,
Yep.
and nothing bad is going to get in there.
And the kids want it too.
Yeah.
Text messages from the kids. They're all at school. And they don't have phones, but they went to their teachers. And, they were like,
And then the teachers texted,
KFC,
yeah.
KFC. So they're amped. We're going to have a whole KFC Saturday at our house.
Sure.
Courtesy of Jesse. And it's going to, thank you, Chef. Oh, thank you, Chef. You're so good, Chef. I'm looking forward to it.
No.
College football all day long, just kind of chilling out. I might head over to Sip It. Get some margs to go. Double shot. Throw some floaters in there.
What a great life.
And then just have a nice Saturday, just relaxing on the couch.
Jesse, if you need us, we'll bring a bucket.
Oh, yeah. Will
you.
you bring a bucket? That'd be great.
We'll bring a bucket, put it through the window. He'll never know.
Yep.
Never know.
Yep.
No. Oh, you're saying you're going to get the KFC. There's not a KFC in Austin, is there? Do we have one here?
There's several.
Yeah,
There's several, and they're close to them, and
It's
they're
an
my.
outrageous accusation.
What part of town?
all over.
Everywhere.
Never. There's not
It's
one
a
out here.
national chain.
Hang on. There's not one anywhere near here, outside of here.
Because we're in Dripping Springs.
Right. Where's the closest one?
I'm gonna.
I'm not traveling. Like, I'm not going. I don't go more than fucking 30 minutes for fast food. I just don't do it. If it's not within 15, 20, I don't travel that far for fast food. Do you? Like, never.
This is a map of all the KFCs in Austin.
Okay, great. So what's the closest one to us?
Probably this one here.
That's downtown.
Oh, that's Riverside. Hold on, this one. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all downtown.
William Cannon and 35.
Oh, that's not.
It's not too bad.
William Cannon,
Too bad.
35.
Well, it's not too far for Delco and Rob to
Yeah, we're
yeah,
right
for
behind.
To
you
grab it
guys,
and
that's
bring
a
it
good
to me.
35, 40 to me.
bring it to me
Yeah, bring
Yeah.
it, stuff it through the window.
because they're the real ones.
Their chicken tendies, dude, are dope too. The crispy.
Well, it's all that batter. It
Well, I
doesn't
want
matter
it-
what you do with the batter.
I want it
It's-
crispy too, by the way. I don't want. I hope this isn't the bullshit recipe.
I better write down the orders.
Please do,
Yeah,
because I don't
yeah.
want the bullshit movie aroundy skin. I want this crispy dog. I want to tang. I want to chomp on it at the end and then have it snap out across the living room floor. Where I was like, oh, you can hear it on the hardwood. That's how crispy I want it. Where it just, you can hear it going across like a tooth flying out of a kid's mouth all over the floor. I want to hear that crisp hit the hardwood floor.
There is a story from my childhood. My mom is pregnant, and
Now?
I'm
Oh,
from my
okay.
childhood. My mom's pregnant. My dad's high as shit, right?
Sure.
Much like this relationship. So
Yeah,
he's smoking weed. They're going to KFC. She's also like wanting KFC
Mm-hmm.
because she's like craving it. He's wanting it because he's high. Whatever, they go. In the back seat on the way home, my dad has eaten all of the skin.
Oh, God.
The chicken.
No way.
My mom, pregnant, wants
That's
a KFC.
a divorce. That's a fucking divorce.
Well, they did get divorced. But anyway, so they get home and my dad just like, oh, like kind of almost like not even realizing what you're doing to the point where it's just then all gone.
God damn it, dude. That would be
Right?
the worst. You drive that far and then you come home and all this skin is gone. Because the skin is part of it, right? The chicken,
It's all of it. It's all of it.
The chicken is
Chicken is
very good
secondary.
and juicy. I enjoy KFC chicken. I love it. I'm a big fan of KFC.
I'm just saying.
But if
you
I
have to
got there and the
choose-
fucking skin was gone, dude, that's gun to head. Boom, I execute you. I don't even think they would prosecute you for that murder. They'd be like,
No, I was saying
who would
like
do that?
I would be on an episode of Snapped
Yeah.
if that happened.
Some serial killer shit. Mm-hmm. That's gross. Your dad did that? I look down on him now.
You know what? Weed did that.
Who? Who's we?
Weed.
Oh, we.
Marijuana
okay.
did that.
Marijuana did that.
Marijuana did that,
Sure.
I think.
Sure.
Maybe a little bit of booze.
All right.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
You got to coke it up like
They had
Skeet
fun.
Davidson last night. You got to do some coke. You know that'll curb the appetite.
So I don't know if
We've done a bump.
What?
What's up?
Coke is so played out.
No,
Right.
it's not. No,
It's all
So
about like a
blasé.
little
It'll never go
microdose
out.
and some Molly, some shrooms.
so passe, right?
It'll never go out of style. Coke will
love
never go out of
drugs.
style.
It's on the way out.
Adderall.
It's not. Last night was proof. The Emmys were on last night. I think you and I were the only ones who watched it. I don't know what the ratings are yet. I was flipping back and forth between that Denver Broncos game, which is a shit show, and that. And it was decent. I will say this. Like, I thought the broadcast was decent.
It wasn't bad.
And I don't like Kenan Thompson at all on SNL. Never have. Because he just
As
does
a
the same
host?
voice for every character. But as a host, he was good. His talent, I told you this last night, his talent really lies in just the ability to read off cue cards cleanly and make it sound
and
fresh.
hit all of the
beats, yeah.
Yep.
So I'm flipping back and forth, and then all of a sudden, Skeet Davidson walks out. Bob, if you can pull up a picture of him last night. Yep, that exact picture. Bob, you're on fire today. Whew. So he was on so much cocaine. His jaw looked like it was going to be torn off his body. He looked like that woman in the old smokers commercials who's like, I lost half my face from smoking every day.
Mm-hmm.
He was chewing his jaw off. I don't understand the Austin Powers outfit as well, and then the sunglasses.
Oh, well.
That's Dickie's son.
So it was, well, apparently all the headlines are that he wore the same outfit that Kanye wore to the Emmys.
To the Emmys. I don't remember Kanye
Or
at the
whatever,
Emmys.
if you can pull that up, Bob, because that's literally somehow they changed the narrative from he's on coke to he wore, which he did. I mean, if it was black, it'd be different.
Yeah. It's not even close. There's no collar.
That's what all the headlines are saying.
No, this is the same jacket. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but
I
in
don't know.
a different color,
different color,
like
for sure.
Yeah, I mean that's
Could
a
we
stretch.
cancel him for this?
That's I've already canceled Pete.
Like, is this
Pete Davidson
appropriation, to be
forever,
honest,
years
Dickies?
ago.
Is
Well, he's not
Dickies
Mexican.
appropriation?
I'd be appropriating
If
Mexicans.
anything,
I think.
Pete should be wearing Dickies. That is the clothes
That
of his
is
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's white trash. It's Delco, Dickies.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It's not Carhartt.
But he gets
Dickies.
up there last night in the picture Bob showed. So he's wearing these sunglasses, chewing his face off. Literally every person online, people started to chime in of like, oh my God, he needs help. I wrote something. I just said on Twitter, I was like, somebody tell Pete Davidson, you can't do all the cocaine on live TV. You've got to save some of it. You can't do it all and then go on live TV. You just got to do a little bit and then go on live
But
TV.
the other thing we give Pete Davidson that is around September 11th,
So those comments started coming
he
in.
gets to
Oh yeah. Do whatever he wants.
go on a bender.
It was his day.
It was his day. Really, a lot of the focus is on Pete Davidson during that day.
Sure.
Unfortunately,
Yep.
but it is.
Yep. It's not about the 3,000 people inside the tower. It's about Pete Davidson.
No. It's about how Pete Davidson has handled it and all of the subsequent documentaries and like
3 movies on his life.
yeah, like the dramatized versions, loosely based on his life,
Right.
completely based on his life
Sure.
and how hard it was. So
Well, here's what was weird. So he shows up. The mic only comes up to like here, right? So it's like here. And all he says is, sorry, I miss rehearsals. I miss rehearsals. What do you want from me? I don't know. To be a professional. That went out the window. And then he proceeds to give the award, and you could see him walk off stage and out of side exits into the street. It was like, all right, what the fuck? So he hands the mic off, and then he just walks out the exit door, and then he's out into the street with normal people again. You're like,
he had a little conversation with RuPaul, and then he left.
because RuPaul presented right before him, and I think they wanted them to walk backstage. Usually you do press together, where it's like, hey, what are you doing here? What are you promoting?
Right.
Congratulations because Jason Sudeikis ended up winning, who was on SNL, and it was just like, they kind of fist bumped, and it was like, all right, great. Why are you leaving now? And whatever the fuck he was on was a little too much for him, and he had to get out of there.
Sure.
But a lot of people were saying he needs help. But this goes into what I said as soon as that Kardashian relationship was over. There's no going back. There's no one left.
Right. Well.
We've climbed the mountaintop.
Sure.
It's all downhill now.
Sure.
Who's left on that list for him?
Right.
And he's got a murderer's row worth of women that he's slayed. But who's left now after Kim Kardashian? You don't get the cool shit anymore. The Kardashian card opens up the crazy private shit all over the world that no one gets to see. The Illuminati shit, where it's like, oh man, I'm not feeling that great today. I got something for you. I got a rare jellyfish in a glass suitcase. All you have to do is take a sniff of it, and all your cold and headaches will go away. You don't get the cool shit anymore because they've got all of that.
Right.
You got to go back to Gen Pop, and once you've seen the other side, sucks. It absolutely fucking sucks. So I think he's having a hard time with that.
Well, I think he might surprise you. There might be someone that he can.
Who? Who do you got?
Who? Britney Spears?
Oh no, she's married.
No, but I think he might surprise you. I think Pete Davidson has been defying
who's
exactly
left?
what you're saying.
I'll give you who's left.
Yeah,
We've
give me
talked about this.
Taylor Swift,
It's
right?
T. Swift.
It's T. Swift.
T. Swift?
Yeah.
Well, let me just say this. There's one person within the age range. It's not like the hottest, right?
Sure.
We have to go power as much as hot.
For sure.
Oof.
For
Right.
sure. For
All
sure.
right. All right.
She's 24 years old.
Okay.
You know her name.
Swains?
No.
Okay.
Sydney. No, it's not Sydney Sweeney.
Malia Obama.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll give that one to you, Bob. I'll give that one to
Okay.
you for sure.
Okay.
I'll give you Malia Obama. If you show up with Malia, and it's like, oh man,
It's like, what else is? It's
Or like a Martha Stewart, like for real.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Something he will surprise you
No. I guess.
because he has been this entire time.
Maybe.
Every person that he's been with, besides the little like Bob's type,
Yeah, him
a
showing up
mousy,
with
skinny brown.
Florence Pugh, just not getting it done.
No.
No, that's not doing
not gonna
it,
do it.
right? That's
gonna
not
do
doing it.
It's got to be somebody big like that. I agree. Malia.
It has to
or-
be
or-
like a Harry
or Taylor
Styles,
Swift.
maybe.
You gotta see.
Yeah, or start fucking Harry Styles.
You've got to see like this just disgusting like slap in the face to America of like Pete Davidson having Thanksgiving at a former president's house, and
Oh,
you're
yeah.
just like, this is
Yes.
this is not right.
A Margot Robbie, maybe, or is
Hey,
she kind
Barack. Hey, Barack.
Yeah.
How are you,
kinda,
Barack?
of Julia Roberts, maybe?
No,
That'd
J-Rob
be-
isn't going there,
That'd be
dude.
fucking funny though.
That'd be great, but
It would
she's
be
not
funny.
going there. Who was the other one?
What?
Who was the first one you said right before that? Megan Fox might do it, actually.
What about like a Nicki Minaj?
That'd be weird, wouldn't it?
No, like it has to be something that like doesn't make sense with him, right? Like
Cardi B wouldn't make sense either.
Yeah.
but in the wrong direction.
In the wrong direction,
Sorry.
yeah.
But do you know what I mean? Like it has to be like a Meghan Markle if that doesn't
Yes.
work
Oh,
out.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like
yeah. Exactly.
something.
royal?
And by the way, speaking of Meghan Markle, her worst nightmare is happening. Nobody cares.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares that she went there or didn't go there, or if she's standing in the thing, or no one cares.
No one
and
cares.
It is going to like she is not going to be able to deal with it, and something is going to happen.
Well, here's the other part about this is now that you're there and nobody cares.
But
then you're
nobody
gonna-
cares
but
here.
But here's the thing. Now you're going to go back and regret that you did all that bullshit and didn't be the Duchess of whatever the fuck it was. Because then you would have still had all the cool shit and all the fun and the secrets and everything else, the jellyfish.
And by the way, in Britain, in England, like they do actually care.
Oh, yeah.
It's us that don't. She
Correct.
wanted us to care.
Yep. No.
And we don't.
No one cares.
And she is like losing her mind probably.
She has to look back at all of her life's decisions and be like, oh, shit, I really
Because
fumbled
what
it.
she asked for, which was, leave me alone. We want to be out of the spotlight. We don't want the thing. It happened.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? Not even me going and standing next to William and like, that's not. Nah.
If she was ahead of me at Sip It across the street, the daiquiri place, and she was taking a little too long with the order, I'd honk the horn. I'm like, hey, get the I don't care that you're whatever. Nope, get the
What,
fuck out of there.
Giorgio, what?
Just get out of there.
I would be in that car with you, and I would walk outside and ask for an autograph and tell her what a fan I was of Suits.
Oh, that's right. You love
that
Suits.
would be
He's a
good.
big
I
Suits
was a
fan.
deal or no deal gal.
Me personally,
So I
anybody who
liked her
watches
from-
any programming from USA
Deal or no deal.
is a loser.
Right.
And I
Right.
can't hang out with them, and I can't sit down and have a fucking conversation about Burn Notice.
You don't appreciate the cinematography of Burn Notice?
No, I can't sit down and have a conversation about Psych or Monk.
Is
I
Blue
can't do
Bloods
any
on
of it.
there?
No, that's on CBS.
Bones or whatever?
No, Bones is on Fox.
Well, they're all the same.
Yeah, where was Monk?
But
was
USA
Monk on there?
is very, yes, it was. USA is very specific, and it's just, oh God.
Monk, there had to be another.
There was a deep hatred I had for the head of one of my managers. The head of the firm created Psych, and they were like, "Hey, you've got to send all the projects through her and everything else." And they were like, "She created Psych," and I was like, "She's never here." Well, then they were like, "Well, she's the creator on Psych, and they're shooting another season of Psych." And I go, "Hey, guess what? Fuck, they're going to be shooting Psych for the rest of their lives because
Right.
it's USA."
White collar.
Oh,
White
gross.
collar, great call.
Gross.
Before he came out, right? And people were like, because
Bomer?
sadly, it was, you were, at that time, people were like, oh my God, he is like very
He
good
made me
looking.
question things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he is very good looking. Show horrible.
Yeah.
But he was like, you're like,
Bomer.
holy shit.
Talking about Bomer?
I am. I know you guys addressed the drinking bros in the room yesterday, but
Sure did.
we haven't on Ross Patterson Revolution. I'd like to say thank you
Sure.
to Richard
Yeah.
for knowing me so well. It's like you. He doesn't listen to a goddamn fucking word.
Big-dicked enough,
He
dude.
doesn't listen to a word I say, but
Shows
he
up with a
did
box
try.
of Franzia.
Box of Franzia. Fine. That alone, fine. Julia did not help him with this.
Yep.
She did not. He got peach Moscato. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Peach Moscato.
This is for my friends.
Yeah, it is.
But he got the good. He also got a really good. It's Vanderpump Rosé. Which
How is it?
It's really good,
Is it
actually.
really?
And the price point is quite high. So thank you very much, Richard.
You know what? I'll say this, Richard, because with like Vanderpump and who's the other girl? Skinny girl. She's another housewife reality star.
Bethany, but that's
Right.
not as good.
But it's pretty good, right? And I will say this: if you spend the time and actually make something decent, your name can sell it, and then the taste alone
Right.
will keep everybody going
So
back
like
forever.
I got this like probably as a joke for some book club / drunk club and tried it and I was like, oh wait, it's actually fucking good. So this one, very good. Now I will say on the Peach Moscato box wine, the alcohol content is 6.5.
We don't do that bullshit
Now
here.
listen, Richard, Ruben, Craig, Reed.
Read. One can of this
How
is higher
dare
than
you.
the entire alcohol content of that box.
Now, but
And
where-
we don't do that here.
Where
there
it
you go.
where it lacks in alcohol, it makes up in calories and sugars.
Yeah, it sure does.
So this is perfect,
Yep.
right? And I say thank you.
If you
I
want to
say
feel
thank
like
you
you're
to
in your
Nat.
second trimester, that'll do it, and then be completely sober at the end of the day.
right,
that will do
except
it.
for it won't get you that drunk, but the next day you will feel like you drank.
And when you hop on the scale, you'll see a nice +8 from
Right.
the day before because
Right.
of all the sugars you drank. Now, the Vanderpump wine will play. And
Yeah, and it's very good,
congratulations.
and I am going to drink.
And you
this.
guys are all going to the show tomorrow,
Yes,
correct?
we are all hanging
Yeah.
out.
Okay, cool.
We'll do a little dinner Thursday too.
Yeah. We'll
We'd
go to dinner on
we'd
Thursday.
really like to show.
We'll go to,
our
Are we going to
buddies.
Treaty Oak on Thursday? Yeah.
Don't say we're not. We're going to KFC.
We don't care. If you come, you come.
Well, again, Ruben cannot tell anyone where he is
Oh, yeah,
or
about his
what
life.
he does. So
Creepy,
Yeah,
Rubes.
yeah,
Creepy. He
yeah.
doesn't have his software, so he can't be first in the room.
software.
Yeah, his computer
Well, it's
programming
it's
software.
hardware and software actually that work together.
It's
but yeah,
Simon says that's hooked up to a tree.
And
like
one more thing
Stranger
on this
Things.
box wine, there's only 20 glasses, and as we know, that's not enough for Mom.
Well, it's 6.5.
So-
That's not enough for me. I mean, come on, dude.
It needs to be 40 glasses. But
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
love you guys.
Yeah, I love you guys, dude. They're in the studio all week, one by one. We've been bringing them on all our various shows here on the old platform. And obviously, you guys are used to GhostBed from ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros. What, Jesse? Why are you surprised?
I'm not. I was just loud for a
We
second.
have a mattress company that pays for everything here. Damn it.
We do, damn it.
Finest mattresses in the land. 30% off with the promo code Drinking Bros at checkout. Fill up the cart all the way to the top. You can get anything. Pillows, sheets. We got the comforter over there for butt stuff. It's right on the other the desk.
Oh, I thought
James.
you were pointing to the ottoman.
Well, that should have had a cover on it.
Okay.
Let's face it. Somebody dumped out on that.
I don't know the story, and I'm not going to know the full story.
You will. Ask
No,
Giorgio.
I'm good.
He'll be
Nope.
happy to spin you a yarn and let
Nope.
you know about that.
No, I think there's some things, very few, but some things that Giorgio and I will not discuss.
Until you get to grappling with the past.
Or that now that's what I call trauma 3, which is also going to be our nostalgic music show on Patreon.
Perfect. Well, at ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros, they got the bundle package that's 40% off. It's the adjustable base and the mattress combined together for one evening of magic. I can't wait to kick up my feet, put it in book mode, and have some KFC in it on Saturday. Woo!
Yep. and
Crispy chicken all over the bed.
It will be homemade and
Sure
not from KFC. You
Sure
guys
won't.
just let me know what
I'm gonna
time you're
gonna seal up
coming
the windows, gonna
to the
lock up the
window,
doors. You
and
guys
I
are not
will-
coming in.
I will meet you outside.
I'm going to physically film it. I've got Ring inside the kitchen, and you will be chained to the oven. So what? I'll leave you enough slack. You can go to the fridge, you can go to the sink, and then it's like,
Okay.
it was when women say I've been slaving in the kitchen all day, I want to make it real. Okay?
Sure.
I want to make it real.
Sure. I don't say that. That's just my life.
Sure. But at ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros, you can eat chicken in the bed, damn it, in comfort. 60-month pay-as-you-go program at the bottom of the page when you check out. And if you click it, you got decent credits, you're going to walk out of there with a brand new bedroom set for about $25 a month. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros today, Jabes. Next up, we got hardafseltzer.com. Last of the Mohicans are still there. OG flavors in the store right now. Get them. Not many left. That is it. The new batch gets made in, 5 days. What's up, dude? 5 days we get the new flavors. Man, I'm excited. But get the OG flavors while you can, because once they're gone, they're gone. We don't know if they'll return. I don't know what's going to happen with that, Japes. You know, we all got secrets. So maybe I stash some away for myself. Maybe I don't. We ship to 41 states. Every case, every single penny of it helps put us in stores. Right now, we're live in Tennessee. How many locations? 83, Bobathy?
We still at
That is correct, yeah.
Okay. We're still at 83 there, which is a lot. I mean, when we were there, Jesse, we were in everywhere. Pop that up one more time, Bob? Who's that? Hobbs Discount Tobacco in Nashville, Antioch Wine and Spirits, Parkway Beer in Smyrna, Colonial Liquors down there in Nashville, Total Wine, Brentwood, Tennessee, Frugal McDougal. That's one of my faves. I love Frugal McDougal. Sam's Discount Tobacco. I wonder if that's Sam's Club. I wonder if it's, because I know they got a branch of it.
No.
Okay. I don't fucking know, dude. Sinkers Market in Nashville. Scroll down. Let's hit a couple more there. Let's hit 2 more, Bobby. There we are. Quick Sack, number 3. Not 2, not 1. Quick Sack,
Quick
number 3 in
Sack.
Old Hickory, Tennessee. Oh, shit. I'll be in Old Hickory in 2 weeks. I'll be in Old Hickory in 2 weeks. Son of a bitch. That's where that golf tournament is.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. We'll pop on by. I'll pop on by Old Sacks. What's the name of it?
Quick sack.
Oh, Quick Sacks. You ever got your foot caught in a quick sack?
Yeah.
And you'll go under.
Yeah.
Real quick on that baggy sack.
Right.
But if you're anywhere in the surrounding states, it's super cheap in the stores, obviously. So if you're in Arkansas, just hop on over to Memphis. If you're in Kentucky, head on down to Clarksville. It's right there. If you're anywhere in North Carolina, hop on over to Knoxville. And then if you're in North Georgia or Alabama, Chattanooga and Murfreesboro and all that shit is right up there. So just hop on over the border. It's pretty easy. And grab a 12-pack. We greatly appreciate it. Jabes, creepy story from yesterday. I followed this for about 20 minutes. I watched a murder almost in real time on Twitter, and then about 20 minutes later, the dude was pronounced dead, and I was like, holy shit, man. What a fucking weird time to be alive. I think with everybody watching these murder docs that you love, now everybody has a game plan to kill, and it's starting to get easier and easier, where it's like, oh, I know where that motherfucker is. Pull up this rapper from yesterday. His name is PnB Rock, is his name, Bob. And
Philly's own.
Yeah, Philly's own.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, Jesse's a huge fan.
No, he's not.
Known from
Was
such
that him?
albums as Fast and Furious 9.
Yeah, sure is.
White dude,
That's
huh?
your favorite one? No, he's black. He's definitely black.
Sorry.
He's black guy.
Sorry. Pop him up on screen so Jesse can see him there. There you go. Boom.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's
far away.
It's fine.
It was far away.
So here's the odd thing about this. I caught this live on Twitter, essentially. It was in between shows. We were recording.
Lots of tattoos.
Yeah, were you surprised?
No, I just did. I didn't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a rapper with tattoos. What?
No, I'm just saying the picture was far away and there was lots of tattoos.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it
yeah,
was,
yeah. Yeah. Well, norms, right? It's the
a
norm.
lighter skin.
Yeah. He's a good-looking dude.
So anyways.
Was a good-looking dude. So he posts on Instagram a picture of him with his huge diamond chains on, and he was kind of flexing for a selfie that he took, right?
Giorgio, did the girlfriend take that picture?
No. So the girlfriend was driving during this time. Now, here's
Or
where
the girl he was with?
Hang
or
on.
something?
No, it's his girlfriend. Here's where this comes in, right? So he takes a selfie of her as well, driving the car. So they're clearly driving somewhere. Then she takes a picture of her meal at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, which we all know that picture. Everybody in Los Angeles knows the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle picture.
Yes, I've been one time.
Really? What'd you think? Big fan?
Yeah, it was great.
There's one right on El Centro right there. Yeah, so this one was not there. It was the other one down in, this one was in South Central. I don't know if you should show this because he's definitely dead on the floor there. He's not moving. Yeah, I wouldn't show that. That's the video I saw. You can go ahead and look at it on your own. We can't show this on YouTube, but couple robbers came in, shot him, ripped his chains off in the middle of the restaurant, shot and killed only him, ripped all his jewelry off that he was showing up on Instagram with, left the restaurant, and then that was it. And then he was pronounced dead like 20 minutes later. And I was like, I watched all of this happen in live form, one way or another on a different platform. And then I went to the Instagram because everybody else was like, yo, shouldn't be showing off your shit on Instagram. That's where they found you.
Was that all it was, though?
That's all it was. Just 3 photos. So one video that was about 5 seconds on a story, one photo of him with the chains, and then one picture from her with the meal exactly where they were at. Boom, they rolled in, shot him, killed him, took his jewelry, and then bounced.
And also with the Apple update, the last one.
Yep.
They have accurate location that you have to turn off.
Yes.
And if you don't, you can pinpoint exactly where they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have mine
Especially
on.
through Instagram. So a lot of girls are dealing with issues with stalkers.
Yeah.
Who are making money through Instagram.
Correct.
Yes.
And that's fucked up. So a lot of people were blaming the girlfriend, and it was just like, dude, she took a picture of her food.
For sure.
You think the last thing she was thinking about was, man, somebody's probably going to walk
And there
into a
was
restaurant in the
no-
middle of the afternoon and kill my boyfriend.
There's no other backstory to this rivalry, anything. It's literally just
They
we
think it's
saw
just a simple
chains.
robbery, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is happening a lot in Los Angeles right now. So the police are saying, they've been telling people this for probably the last 8 months there in LA in particular, in the surrounding areas. Don't wear any jewelry out. If you have a car, because there's been a lot of break-ins as well, tons. I know Tim Dillon was reading them off on just like a Saturday in like Santa Monica, West Hollywood, which isn't a violent area.
No.
But they're telling you to park your car in your driveway and leave your trunk open and the windows down so that whoever's going to rob you can rifle through it and know that there's nothing in your car. Jewelry is a no-no anymore. You can't wear jewelry out anymore. Anything expensive looking. They're recommending women not to carry purses anymore. Maybe just throw a credit card and a 20 in your back pocket and a driver's license. So you're basically living in a prison out there, which is fun.
Right. That's fucking crazy.
Crazy. Really, really crazy. But whoever is out there who's blaming the girl yesterday on Twitter, like, dude, she took a picture of her food. I mean, it wasn't even nothing else in the restaurant.
Yeah,
if you have the picture, it is literally a waffle and chicken. Now, we live there and we know what that is, but the rest of people around the world wouldn't fucking know what that is. But there it is right there. Pop it up. As soon as you see this picture in LA, boom. Roscoe's Chicken and it says it too.
Yeah, she did the little geotag.
She did the geotag. So, yeah.
Okay.
But still.
But also you don't think
no
that...
blame to her, but it has been something known in the hip-hop community for quite some time, especially after the Kim Kardashian robberies, that you don't post where you're at or what you're doing till later.
Right.
So,
like you don't do anything in real time.
I'm glad you brought that up. So that was the first time that I had heard that yesterday, where they were saying she should have known better, post the pictures afterward, and everybody was coming down on this girl for posting the pictures after they had left. Is
you
that
can't say she's responsible for it, but like, if you're in the community and you're dating a famous rapper, like, there are certain codes of conduct, and that was one of them.
Yeah, or a famous podcaster.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's hard.
That's why I don't post anything.
Or wear your jewelry out.
Ever, or have jewelry, even have it.
Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse doesn't.
Yeah.
I've seen that bust-down Rolex you have.
No.
Dude, can you imagine?
No.
That's all I have.
It's some
just that?
huge Rolex,
Yeah.
and you're just like, wait, what?
Yeah, nothing else. I don't wear anything else ever.
Yeah.
But that.
That'd be great. Where it's just like, oh, all right, sweet. She's like, what, dude? I can't live without my Rolex.
Yeah, yeah.
You fucking pores. I can't live without my Rolex.
Yeah.
But you don't even wear rings anymore, do you?
No.
No. So you got nothing. So you're good, dude.
I'm raw dogging fucking life, dude.
Including your wedding ring?
Yeah.
Including my wedding ring, yeah.
Just uncomfortable for you, right?
Well,
she just had a child. So.
Yeah.
also, like if I go to Home Depot or something, like I need help with stuff. You know what I mean?
Got it. Yeah.
So
Can you grab me that, kind sir?
I don't even have to ask. It's great.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Son of a
yeah,
bitch, dude.
No,
We
I'm
don't
just
get any
joking.
of that.
I'm joking, obviously. Maybe pre-baby, but not now.
Okay.
No, it's just not fitting. It's not fitting.
It doesn't fit right now.
Right.
She's had a child, right? Mm-hmm. God damn it.
I don't know when
Way
it's
to
gonna...
shame.
Delco, I don't know when it's going to fit again.
Way to
you know what
finger
I mean?
shame, Delco. Christ, we don't finger shame on
We're not
here.
all
right?
addicted to the gym.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Dan.
Sorry you lifted your entire family this morning in the gym. 918 pounds worth of people.
No,
you
he's
probably
paddling.
lifted.
He's paddling now. He's
That's
getting
right.
more like active.
Yeah, he's getting more
like real
cut.
life
He wants to get lean and cut.
active.
What problems is he paddling away from?
Exactly. Paddling from the past. Yeah.
No, because Delco doesn't come out with just weird ass shit from his past like Giorgio does all the time. Like, oh, pizza. Yeah, when I have pizza, I think about that time when I got molested by the. And you're like,
Yeah,
what?
you're like, wait, what?
I just said pizza.
Pizza.
That's literally the only word I said.
Yeah, my parents took me to an aquarium and they threw me in with the penguins and
Yeah.
all of them
We're like-
raped me. And you're
we're
like,
like,
wait, what?
Giorgio,
Where did
you're-
the pizza come involved? Well, I smelled the pizza. And
But it's the way he says it, like it's everyone's experience.
yeah.
And we're like, no,
So
bro.
me and two kids stole lawnmowers, and we were doing jousting with them, and we got burnt, and it kind of smelled like pizza.
Yes,
exactly,
yeah,
yeah.
something like this.
Yeah,
Something like this.
yeah.
It's just a trigger word. It doesn't even have to have anything to do with it, and he'll just launch into like.
After I got
his-
raped, they wrapped me in a tinfoil
Yeah,
blanket
yeah.
and gave me a piece of Little Caesars.
And it's
you're like,
always
all right,
like
sweet.
a light, like alluding to, or maybe something's trapped in his memory of a molestation.
So when my mom was a waitress, there was a Little Caesars right beside, back when they had the game center in the back.
I love
Oh,
it. I love Little
yes.
Caesars.
And then
No, me
sometimes I
too.
would run out of quarters, but the manager there knew me because I would like go to work all the time.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Little Caesars. I'm a big fan of Donato's. Every time we go back to Columbus.
Grappling with the past.
Grappling
we have
with
to
the
do
past.
it. We have to do it.
Big fan of Donato's. Every time we go back, I'm always like, dude, we got to get Donato's, which we did. But there was one item on the menu that you said I could not get. I was not allowed to get it. I think Big Dick Danoff is here in the room. Have you ever had the 150 Pep?
Oh, yeah.
From Donato. Oh, he says, oh, yeah. That's what I wanted.
You're a young gentleman, Richard. But
Jesse said I would die if I ate the 150 Pep. If you don't know what it is, it's 150 pepperonis on one pizza.
Yeah.
And it looks fucking delightful, dude. Donato's. Let's go, fam. But you said I would die if I ate it.
Yeah.
Heart attack?
Yes.
Okay.
And with you and how you're living.
Sure.
On the edge, right?
Am I living on the edge?
Well,
We have a hard seltzer company.
so you almost died, and then after that, I said take a little time off, and you said no.
Well, we had to work.
I'm going right back to
We
work.
didn't have a choice.
Right back to the
Show goes on.
exact way I was
It's not that. Show goes on.
drinking, eating, everything. Stress.
Show goes on. There's nothing we can do about it.
Right. So
I eat healthy, though, every day.
that's fine. And so
A
because
150
you
Pep.
wanted to do that,
Okay.
a 150 Pep is not something that
It's not
you're
in the
going to
mix.
do.
Yeah. No, I eat pretty healthy. I also eat like the same meal every day. I'm one of those weird people who just eats the same one meal every day where it's just like, all right, great. I don't really care.
I feel like that's a guy thing.
Is it really? I was
Yeah.
going to ask about that because
My wife used to dunk on me for that all the fucking time because I would just eat literally like I would grill chicken, put it in a tortilla with like cheese and salsa.
Yeah.
Right? Just a healthy little, like, and not even that big of a meal. Like, it's fucking grilled chicken, Dan. Don't give me that look. Oh, Mr. Fitness. over
I
here.
saw an interview with Rob Dyrdek.
It's impossible to eat as clean as Dan eats, but he will
literally-
he will side eye you for.
Oh, yeah. I saw this interview with Rob Dyrdek from what's
No, I
that
think
show,
he just doesn't want you to
Ridiculousness.
say it's healthy. Do you know what I mean?
It's
like you can
fine.
say whatever you want,
Well, I
but
guess
he
it's
just
cheese on it.
It's
He's like,
one
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
tortilla.
yeah.
Oh, do you not eat cheese, Delco? Well, you can't probably, right?
no, it's clean living and paddleboarding.
well, but
That's life.
it's also Crohn's. You can't eat cheese. on
Paddling
Crohn's.
is life.
I can eat cheese.
You can?
Yeah, I just don't.
How's
I
that
choose not
toilet
to.
the next day?
He
It's
just
fine.
it's not
Okay.
healthy.
I bet my stools are better than yours.
We're also fixing this.
So let's have that contest
Yeah, on
during the
Patreon.
KFC contest.
Exactly, yeah. We all sit down together. We get that cheek heat. We go back to back, and then we see whose stools are better. Okay.
We could hire a doctor to evaluate the stools.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Also, Jesse,
Guys.
are you aware of the bet we made for the USC Oregon State game?
Jesus Christ, what is it?
It's blonde. It's blonde ambition. Okay.
What?
So if Oregon State beats USC, Ross has got to go blonde.
Correct. And if not, he's got to go blonde.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But these are things like both you guys. It's gonna look fine. Like it's not. Is that even that big of a deal? You need to do something that's
I don't
actually.
mind it. He wouldn't
like-
shave eyebrows.
No,
he
I
wouldn't
think
shave off an eyebrow.
No, you
I'm not doing
shouldn't.
eyebrows.
You shouldn't. But I think like a real bet, you guys, is like shaving a bozo ring.
Oh, a B ring on top.
Do you know what I
of the
mean?
head?
But like
Yeah.
not like, oh, I'm gonna dye my full head of hair blonde. Oh, sorry guys, I lost. Fuck you. That's nothing, dude.
I'd do a B ring. I'd B ring it up for the day.
Shave the B ring, and
I've
it's not just for the
always-
day.
Well, no, I know, but like however many weeks it is, but then I could be like Hulk Hogan, my hero.
Can you imagine?
Pre N-word, obviously, but yeah.
How
Can
about,
you-
That's
Great.
another person
What?
who I don't.
How about what? What?
how about this? All right,
Okay.
we'll do the blonde hair.
Sure.
But also, you got to dress like a Targaryen for the day.
a what?
What is that?
It's Game of Thrones.
Is it do we get to be a black
Oh,
character or a white
that's
character?
good.
It's a white character, but
That's
obviously,
good.
I mean, the black characters also had the blonde hair. So the whole thing was just Game of Thrones. Everyone's blonde.
Oh, are they really?
Oh, okay.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Do we have to act Targaryen-like, Dan?
I don't even know what that is. Do I have to watch the show? Do I have to even do that?
Yes,
Yeah.
it has to be a bet that like
Game of Thrones. Do I have
that
to
you
watch Game of
don't
Thrones?
want to lose. Do you know what I mean? That if you do lose, you're like, fuck, right?
Yeah,
Not like,
A B ring would do it. I would do a B ring for sure, if need be.
can you imagine Delco with a shaved B ring
Oh
right
my
now?
gosh! Because he's
USC is going
single.
to be like a 14-point favorite.
He's single.
So
So he's got to go out into the world as a single dude with a B ring, and then explain that to girls on dates. Are you dating anybody right now currently, who would be cool with that?
Either that or they're not going to talk about that with us. But Either that, or you have to get like a weird extension situation,
Like a
right?
rat
So
tail?
like you can go blonde,
I like extensions.
right? But like
Yeah.
they have to be like kind of like a Britney Spears, maybe a horrible mullet, maybe something like a bob. Maybe we go bob.
Yeah.
What about like just a rat tail?
That would be good.
A
Although
do you burn that in? How does that work?
you could make it like cool.
No, so if
Too.
we do the blonde thing, Ross just can't wear a hat.
Yeah, I'm down. That's fine. Yeah, I'm fine. That's fine.
And also no bandana.
That's fine too. Yeah, I'll do that for sure. For sure.
All right.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, I'll go blonde. That's fine.
Because you're not losing, you're pretty sure?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to lose that.
USC
bet.
is going to be like a 14-point favorite, so he's going
They
to have
should.
them.
They should stomp
Okay.
them. I don't even know why he made that bet.
I'm taking
yesterday.
it outright. Oregon State wins in Corvallis.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's absolutely
It's
crazy
not.
to me. So, yeah, we're down, and that's a fun thing that's going to happen, Jabes. So you're welcome. It's going to be your color again if that even happens.
Right.
What was that thing you just texted me, Bob?
I don't know if you want to do it for this show or Drinking Bros, but you know how the Phoenix Suns owner was in some hot water?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the investigation, the results of the investigation came back.
Well,
And all the workplace inappropriateness.
I think that'll be a fun one on Drinking Bros.
Who among us doesn't
Who
have
among us?
workplace
Issues.
inappropriateness, right?
Half of this list happens here every day.
Every single
Right?
day. Every
Yeah.
single
What is
day.
it,
And has happened our entire career.
There's
as
no
working,
HR here.
probably.
There's no HR. So
Literally, I mean, this is actually, some of it's tamer than what happens here.
For sure.
Emailed pornography to a small group of male employees. I mean, I'm.
Oh my God.
yeah.
Like,
You want to do it? Go ahead. Read aloud, Bob. Pop it up on screen and then read aloud. We'll do it here. That's
I'll
fine.
have to-
Who cares? We're on all day today. We got sports. We got college football after this. We got a golf show today. We got Drinking Bros today. Who cares? Let's party today. Let's go. What do we got?
So he's the owner of the Suns and the Mercury, the WNBA team in Phoenix. His name's Robert Sarver, and there was an investigation into workplace misconduct.
Okay.
So this is some of the stuff he did, according to Ben Golliver, who is NBA writer for the Post.
All right.
Talked about a sexual act and condoms at an all-employee meeting. Now, I don't know what the sex act is, but mentioning condoms to a room full of adults seems
Anal. Probably said
seems
anal.
what? Just like tame,
who cares?
weird, who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah,
Yeah,
who cares?
And by all meeting, do you mean like there's women there? I mean, is there even that?
Yeah. I mean, what do you say? Hey, I'd love to
There
have
that
anal
many
sex with
women
that dude, but I definitely want to use a condom. Like,
No,
what
I'm
was
saying
the context?
in the meeting, is there a lot of women present?
I mean, there's a fair amount of women that work. I
Okay.
mean, this is all employee meeting, I assume.
Is
I
like
don't-
everybody.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. If it's like trainers and
Sure,
you
sure,
know,
sure.
Yeah.
even like cheerleaders and shit like that.
Okay,
like it could
okay.
be.
All right.
Obviously, there's like dietitian staff.
Well, the cheerleaders.
They
aren't
never.
going to
I'll
meetings.
tell you this: they never let the cheerleaders in. Yeah, for any of that shit.
That's probably true.
Why
They have a
would
separate
they?
entrance, separate room, all of it. So I doubt it was them.
Yeah, but I mean, there's like, there's,
For sure,
there's
yeah.
women up and down the staff.
Yeah.
So there's that. I don't know what he said about that. Told a blowjob story in a different business meeting,
Okay.
whatever
Okay.
that is.
Sure.
It's like, told a female employee, "You've never seen anything this big" while preparing to take a shower at a team facility.
Well, now that's question. That's on the line right there.
That doesn't even sound like the right
Yeah,
context
it does.
to even
You've
say
never
that.
seen anything this.
Is he like in a
big.
towel, like dropping?
That's what
a
I'm
towel,
saying, like-
walking?
Yeah.
They're not. He's about to take a shower.
He's about to take a
She's
shower.
not there. She is there.
She is there. She's in the room there.
Important business that couldn't happen earlier when he had a
Correct.
suit on.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
exactly.
know. I don't
He
know.
comes out of the office. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you here? Oh, were you at a 3:30 meeting? I didn't know that. I was going down to the shower. You've never seen anything this big in
This
your
is a male
life.
fantasy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He holds up a black and white
Yeah.
of the Loch Ness Monster. It looks like this.
I'm
And
on
it's
the
just-
boardroom of a NBA team, but
Yeah.
like, I'm the real star here.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's just turning into carry on, Bob, but just kind of like ill-timed,
Yeah.
weirdly placed stuff.
Yeah.
Which people don't like. If it's in the flow of conversation,
But-
you don't even notice
Right.
it.
I think one of them, though, he actually had his penis on a fishing rod.
That's what I'm
and
saying,
he was
like,
pulling
how
it
do
up
these-
out of the water, and he goes, "You're not going to believe this catch," and it was his penis.
Yeah, no, he made a female employee do like the fish pose. the,
Yeah.
like, record thing, just holding his cock.
but
and,
close to camera,
Yeah, but
so it
that's
looks bigger.
funny, dude.
That's what
Like-
you do. You hold it so it looks.
That's
you go
funny,
closer to the
though.
camera. Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
As like I said, they emailed pornography to a small group of male employees.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, that's
easy.
every day.
That's every day.
Dropped his underwear unnecessarily while a male employee was performing a fitness check on him.
Well,
That's funny too, right?
hilarious.
Like, that's
I've
also, like,
done that a million times.
If it's all dudes around.
Yeah, dude. I've
That's
hung
funny.
brains
Oh,
all
what?
the time.
No?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is this
Done it all
not the time?
Is this not the time? Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I've got this dead bird here, and I don't know how to dispose of it. We've
I
all
think.
done
I
that.
mean, I think what it's turning out to be is he's just not that funny.
This is
And so-
he's not that funny. I like this. Half of this stuff happens like anytime there's just a bunch of guys around each other, like a fraternity
100%.
house or in the military, something like that. It's just like, just dumb,
Yeah,
dumb
normal
gay
shit.
jokes.
That's why I
Yeah.
am the
Shit.
way that I am. I don't like being like this.
Yeah.
Do you think I like this? Do you think I have friends?
Yeah, she doesn't have any
Female
friends.
friends?
She's a
I
loser.
want them.
She's
I
a
don't
loser.
have them.
Yeah, she's a loser.
But the other thing is he was probably an asshole, right? In other ways. And this is how you get an asshole, right? Like,
right. So like he didn't have this sort of like social credit.
Right, and people didn't like him, and
Right.
like he wasn't friends with people. He was just like this weirdo that would talk about his dick and pull his pants down all the time.
Yeah, people don't want to admit it, but there is a level of if you're a good enough person, you can show your penis to people in the right circumstances.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people will be
Yeah.
like, fucking,
Like Harvey Weinstein, for example. Well, not
No.
that one. Not that one. Prince Andrew. No, fuck.
Michelangelo's David.
That's still a statue. That's not a real dick. Boy, who else out there? Michael Jackson. No, not Michael Jackson. Can't do that one either. Shit.
But
Has there been a good penis where you were like, oh.
You don't know them. You don't hear their name.
Yeah.
you don't hear
Danny
their
Brown.
name because the people around them are like, yeah, but he's cool, dude.
He's a funny guy. He's
He's
weird.
funny,
Yeah.
and he's like, you know.
Actually, here's a great example. This is literally pure, straight up sexual harassment, if not assault.
Okay.
And a nice guy did it to a friend, so it's fine.
Okay.
Will Forte, when he worked at Saturday Night Live, Will Forte is like a lunatic in like a great
Oh,
way.
for sure, for sure.
But like he's fucking wild.
Yes.
So one day Andy Samberg was peeing at a urinal at 30 Rock,
Right.
at SNL, and Will Forte just has a joke, comes up behind him, sticks his hand up through his legs and blocks his piss so it bounces off his hand and gets all over Andy Samberg's pants.
Yeah. And that's great.
Now, again, hilarious.
Yes.
Andy Samberg doesn't seem like he's a real cool guy that would be cool with that, right?
He seems
Or
he's
was
fine.
he?
Yeah, he's a cool
Fine.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Seems a
seems
little
fine.
sensitive, but sure,
Well,
okay.
Seems fine.
That's a great example. Bobby Lee used to fucking fart in people's faces.
Yeah.
Men, women, whatever. He had to like say it and be like, look, I used to do this and I'm sorry. No one fucking even said anything about
Right.
it. Because it's Bobby Lee and he's fucking hilarious.
Sure.
Is he paying for it now?
No. He like I said, he brought it up. I think he talked to Whitney Cummings about it, whatever. But the point being, if people like you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You can fart in their faces. You
You
can
can
hang brains.
you can do weird shit like this, and like I said, it goes with the flow of traffic.
Right.
It's not something that's like weirdly placed, like, hey, like the girl's walking away. It has nothing to do with anything, and you're just like, you never seen anything this big.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the fuck are you talking?
And then you
know?
keep running after them. No, you don't understand. You've never seen anything this big.
Do you know what I mean?
And
It's
your
just
dick's
not
still out. Yeah.
done.
No.
Right. You can't like say cut the company's maternity leave down to 2 weeks and then shake your dick at someone.
Sure,
Right,
You know what I mean?
sure,
right.
sure. You
say
can't like yell at people for no reason and then be like, yeah, but also here's my dick.
You've never seen anything this big.
Yeah. You can't like make people cry and then as they're crying being like, okay, what about my dick?
Yeah, you've never seen anything this big, have you?
So there's just ways to sexually harass.
So
There's ways not to.
now the guy's paying the price for this, and it's a literal price, and it's $10 million. So that was the fine that he got for the actions that Bob just listed. That seems excessive to me.
Well,
Well,
does he keep his job?
Yeah,
Does-
Yeah, he
He
gets to
didn't
keep
get
his job.
He didn't get Donald Sterling or anything like that.
Right.
See, there's a couple more on here. It's really weird because some of these accusations, I'm like, you guys are prude. You know what I
They're
mean? Like,
funny.
calm down.
They're funny.
And other ones, I'm like, all right, you probably can't do that.
Right.
But like this next one here, again, literally, this almost makes me think like, well, okay, well, was the other stuff really that bad? Because if you're complaining about this, like maybe you suck.
Sure.
He danced pelvis to pelvis with a male employee at a holiday party.
Don't see anything wrong with that whatsoever, even if he's gay.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Just sounds funny. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Funny.
And by the way, not hilarious. Like probably dumb and dorky.
Cock to
but
cock, head to head,
whatever.
head to head.
Who's he hurting?
Skin to skin. Who's
The guy,
victimless
maybe.
crime, yeah.
It sounds like it was, like
Yeah.
the other guy was cool with it. Like, oh, we're two men, so it's
Who's
weird.
complaining about this? Okay, yeah.
It
I
does
think
lead
we
to docking, though.
Well, and
It does lead to docking.
That's fine. Like if it's over the pants. I mean, if it's inside the pants, then you're good. Now, if it's outside the pants, that's problematic.
But then see, what happens is we come back around to
Sure.
there's no other way to take this probably.
Okay.
Okay.
Asked
Look
if-
at this. Damn it.
Asked a female employee if she got an upgrade in reference to a boob job. He's like, did you get an upgrade?
Ah, yeah. That's
Again,
yeah,
coming from the right person at the right time in the flow.
Sure.
Maybe.
Ah, you got an
right?
upgrade.
You do want people to notice. Probably not him because he's weird and not funny. But like, did you get an upgrade? Nah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you're right. I have just been working with you guys for too long.
Yeah, did you get an
I'm
upgrade
like-
on that big
I'm like,
rig? Did you get a
okay
couple
with
extra
that.
Did you get some dualies on that truck?
Yeah, yeah.
Look at that.
Like I'm like, oh, what's the problem?
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
feel comfortable asking someone if they got an upgrade.
Hey, did you get an upgrade?
Yeah, in this office, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
For sure.
You really do have like Stockholm syndrome, though. You're like Elizabeth
Oh,
Smart,
yeah,
being like,
100%.
who among us doesn't get
And it's-
chained in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's things like this that make me realize it.
Yeah.
Because, like, if I worked with that guy, I would be like, ugh, like fucking hate him, dude.
Yeah.
You know, and be creeped out by him all the time.
Yeah. Sure
But
would.
look, it is what it is. I'm an ally.
And then
Yeah.
the last one was told a pregnant employee that she couldn't continue an assignment because this is the quote, baby needs their mom, not their father.
Ah,
Don't do this to me, Bob. Don't do this to me.
Jesse.
This was all to bait me into admitting I'm your ally.
Yeah, there you are. There you are. Where are you at on that one?
I can't comment on
Come
that.
on, James. Where are you at on
I can't
that one?
because-
I gotta know, baby.
Can I see a picture of this guy?
That is fucking. That is.
I have
what,
I have two other women in the studio
Yeah,
right
what-
now
What if he's a daddy?
that
What if-
want to see this
So if he's
picture
good
as
looking,
well.
are you cool with this, Julia? It depends on the circumstances, what she's saying. If he's
Right.
good looking, if he's not, then no, dude.
There we go. So all of this is valid.
Yeesh.
All of this is insane sexual harassment. I can't believe it happened to anyone.
Because he's an uggo. Come
No,
on,
do we have a
James.
different angle? Because I don't mind all of that.
They
Here you go.
gotta-
Here's a little-
All
this is
right, there
better
we
angle.
go. There we go. That's a weird.
But now, okay,
beard
but now.
and everything else.
And keep in mind, he's a billionaire.
Wow.
No, I know.
Wow. Well, he's a billionaire? Shit.
No, but listen.
That's probably one of the best looking billionaires you've seen. Branson is one in that convo.
Now,
so.
if you went through, okay, so if I had that picture in front of me,
Oh, I'm sorry, only 800 million. I apologize.
All right, well, that'll
But
do
I mean,
it.
if you own an NBA team, you are
for sure,
a billionaire, basically. Like you have $1 billion in assets just right there.
for sure, I could take all of it from you. But anyway, if I'm seeing that picture and you go through the list again,
Yeah.
it changes my answer. Because like
If he's
then
good
you're
looking,
but
yeah.
you're picturing it's not even being good looking. It's like it's exactly that. So
Yeah, it is. That is.
So,
there you
but
go.
it's like there is a creepiness to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was picturing, who was I picturing? Kind of like a good-looking coach, kind of an older coach guy.
Oh,
you know what
she
I
was
mean?
picturing, who's the coach of the Utah Jazz? Pull up Schneider.
Well, I don't think
No,
he's there
I was
anymore,
thinking
but-
of-
No,
He
but
left.
this is who's this is
I
who
was thinking
Jesse,
of, like,
No, hang
Carol.
on. This is not Pete Carroll, but bring this guy up. Bring up Schneider.
You mean fucking Patrick Bateman?
Yeah, exactly.
Quinn
Pop him
Snyder.
up on yeah, Quinn Snyder. This is who you're hoping for, right? If somebody's gonna say it in the workplace, you're hoping for a Quinn Snyder, where you're just like, all right, cool, man. That's gonna go down. You know what I'm saying?
Now listen, this is a different vibe that I wouldn't like either. This
Really?
feels like maybe when he is saying that stuff, you are about to get raped, right?
Well,
He's
So it's like the other guy, you're not like the other guy. I don't feel threatened at all. I'm just creeped out and annoyed,
sure.
and just kind of like stop, dude. All you want to do is just say like, just stop, like just stop. Your age, your stature, like everything, like all of that stuff is a young man's game.
Creeped out and annoyed. Like
Creeped out and annoyed, because there is like
annoyed from Domino's?
I kind of thought Cuomo, right?
Oh, come on.
He got to a place
Come
of just
on.
like, I'm sure like it was annoying, it was creepy, it was skeevy.
Oh,
you
damn
didn't.
it.
I don't know if anyone actually thought
Chris or Andrew?
That was my
the
question.
Cuomo that got
the governor.
Both
The
of them.
governor.
Both of them got it.
The governor.
right.
Oh, you're talking about the governor of New York?
Yes.
Come on, Jesse. You're better than that.
What?
I don't know. Bring up the picture of Andrew Cuomo on screen.
Which I'm saying like the
Chris,
way.
sure. Andrew, no.
No, I'm saying he is creepy and annoying as opposed to like really feeling threatened.
But would you
like-
feel threatened with him?
No, you'd just be like, God, like just stop.
Yeah.
Like just stop it.
He's the guy that walks in and he goes, hey, I got a 6-inch Italian. And it's his dick on a bun.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. You never seen anything this big. Like that kind of dumb
Those
shit.
were both my moves in college.
You've never seen anything this big?
And 6-inch Italian.
And a 6-inch Italian. There it is.
Sometimes a naked spaceman.
What's that?
Where'd you learn this from? Your
Yeah.
wrestling coach? Let's get into that
Let's
fucking
get into
story.
that, dude. Everybody got touched.
bad
Every
television.
wrestling coach touched their students. I don't know why.
Anyways,
There's going
I
to be
mean,
a
it's
doc
literally-
on HBO about
Literally as part of their job.
it. You have to, right? You got to check that oil and then suck that dick. What, Jesse? That's part of wrestling. I don't make the rules.
right.
All right? You got to be
Right.
on top of each other. You got to be comfortable.
Part of
with
government.
one another.
Part of government.
Part of governments. Now, bring in Reed real quick here. I got one topic here I want to pitch at the end of the show. I think this is very important. Reed, if you wouldn't mind sitting in that chair, and then just give Reed the microphone here. There you go. Pop him in that chair. Reed Blanco is in the house today. We're bringing up everybody this week in all of our
Reed
shows.
Blanco.
Can you put the camera on Reed? I want to get your reaction in real time here, okay? So, last night after work, taking some pictures, having some fun. You guys put on the closing time song. That was a fun exit last night. Made me laugh all day long, and I enjoyed it. Now, when we got out in the parking lot, Richard Danoff said, hey, I want you to come to my second wedding. Are we obligated to go to a second wedding in this life?
I was gonna
I've got to
say-
hear everybody's answers across the board on this.
Well, I found your invitation in the trash.
No, it's not in the trash. It was in the fucking. I put it on top of the table, and I asked
Just
you.
kidding, Richard.
I said, "Do we go to a second wedding?" The answer is typically no. Reed, what say you? Because you live in the Florida area.
Well, I'll definitely be going. You know, he's like a son.
Sweet boy. We call him Sweet Boy.
Sweet boy, my sweet boy.
We call him
Sit on
my
my lap,
sweet
my
boy.
sweet
13-year-old boy I
boy.
never had.
Yeah.
Sweet
yeah.
boy. But second weddings, do you typically go to a second wedding?
He'll be my first one I've ever went to.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Craig, if I would have known it was your second, I wouldn't have gone. No, I never go to my second. So even my best friend from college, who I grew up with, and he was like, hey, I'm getting married or whatever. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm just waiting for it, right? I'm like, he's going to ask me the fucking wedding. And I was like, I don't go to second weddings. Like, you just don't. I went to the first wedding of his. And he goes, relax. It's just family and we're not having things. And I was like, thank God. And I asked him why. And I go, is it because it's your second? He goes, yeah, dude, you guys already paid all the money for the first one. Like, and I don't know if there's going to be a third.
Right.
And I was like, smart. With Richard, I immediately asked him his age yesterday, right after that. And I go, Richard, how old are you? You look like a young guy.
He is. He's a young sweet boy.
He is. Young sweet boy. My young sweet boy. Sit in my lap, my young sweet boy. It's pumpkin time, my young sweet boy. It's getting close to Halloween, my young sweet boy. Here's my stem, my young sweet boy. I asked him, is he your second, like, for real? And how do you feel about this and everything else and blah, blah, blah? And how old are you? And once he said his age, I said, Richard, it's probably going to be a third or a fourth in your future. We can't really go to a second. And I love you. And it's not because I don't. I do love Richard. But that's a blanket for everyone. And if, Craig, you would have told me that was your second, not a prayer, hombre. I almost died for you, for Christ's sakes, you know?
Some might say I tried to kill you.
Maybe you did, but a second one? Have you ever gone to a second one? Oh shit, you and I got in a fight about a second one. Mm-hmm. Damn it, I forgot about that.
So here's the difference between Ross and I. If you haven't noticed, I'm a nice person and I try and be a good friend.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I love a wedding. So I've had a couple friends that have had second weddings that I wanted to go to because I wanted to like be there for my friend and
on their special day. Not you, Craig. We didn't know about you.
Yeah.
Two other people.
I went to
in her
yours
life.
because I thought it was your first,
Yeah, same, dude. The love of your life.
Young love.
Yeah, this is it.
This is
One and
it.
only. We met
Yep.
when we were 6 on a teeter-totter.
Yeah.
I thought that's what we thought the backstory was. But I didn't know it was 2. But with you, shit, I walked right into this today.
And so I had and I do say had a couple good friends because Ross is slowly isolating me. It's part of the abuse and cult-like. But anyways, I couldn't go. Whatever, we had kids, it's traveling kind of thing. It's back to California.
It was a shit ton of money for a second wedding. And my thing was, hey, dude.
Two really good friends. One of my best friends. One of my best friends from childhood. And then one of my really, really good friends from LA that I probably would still be talking to today if it was not for that. So, yes, my answer is you do whatever you need to do for your friend. If they really want you there, you should want to be there for them.
Yeah. So you go Tuesday. Go around the room real quick.
And I like where it is,
You go to a second wedding? Put the
Florida's
camera back
nice.
there. Put the camera back there on you guys. There we go. Do you go to a second wedding? Softcore history shirt? Yes. You say yes? Richard, I know your fucking answer. It's your wedding. Yep. You? Giorgio? Well, you were going because you're single and you want to fuck. There we go. I don't
Giorgio
either.
doesn't go to
I don't like
weddings.
to go to weddings either. I'm the one, it's just the time consuming. Craig, we know your answer. Delco will give us an honest answer.
Depends who it is.
There you go.
You would go or you
No,
won't
he says
go?
depends who it is.
Depends.
Yeah, depends who it is. Yeah.
Depends.
Yeah. Bob, what about you? Have you gone to a second wedding?
Not to my knowledge. I don't.
They're
Yeah.
younger. They're younger at this point.
Yeah.
At a certain point, you will be invited.
Delco said
to
Bob's
stuff.
not that young yesterday.
mean, I'm not-
They
was his
say
age?
that. They say that.
What was his?
but
Is 36?
Yeah.
He's 36. Okay.
Not that young.
Delco shamed him yesterday on air, and I'm like,
This is what he
36
does.
is young. 36 is a young man, strapping. He's
well,
fine.
it's because Delco thinks he's himself is old, which he's not. And so then if he's old, then Bob has to be a million years old, right?
Right.
When in fact, they're both little tiny young sweet boys.
Yeah.
That paddle through life. They don't have a care in the world. Well, Bob does.
Bob does. Bob's got 2.
He's got a
about to
couple
have
cares.
2 cares. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
2 cares in the world.
Doesn't matter.
The bar is so low for Bob.
It is, but look, some would say that's where it should be. You got to be able to hop over it consistently,
Right.
And
No,
it's nice. If you set it too high, then you can't achieve that again.
Oh no, he's not setting it. I'm just saying fathers in general, we talked about this, have set the bar so low that Bob's a good dad.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
There's deadbeat dads are the best. Shitty dads make my job so easy. Make me look so good.
Yeah, because
Like,
he gets up one time or feeds one time.
Yeah.
And it's like
And he
he's
just
a-
starts singing through
he's
the
a
house.
saint.
Father of mine.
Yeah,
tell me
yeah.
where. Yeah, and you're like, yeah.
Glorious.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Glorious.
nice.
no one I love more personally than a shitty dad.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Me too.
Right.
I love it when they come to sports and stuff like that, where I'm like, shit, all right, cool, I'm coaching. I'm the good father who's taking time away from my busy schedule to coach.
How
you
bad do
deadbeat
these
dad.
guys have to be?
Not that
for
bad.
you to be
Not
good?
that bad, dude. For what?
Thank you.
What?
What?
How bad do they have to be? They're not fucking prisoners wearing bracelets, but they're
Okay.
It's just like, hey, you dropped your kid off. Where did you go for that hour and a half?
Yeah.
You know?
Fair.
We know parents like that where you're just like, oh, hey, it's raining and lightning. Hide under the metal shelter because that's all
And
that's out
put
here
your
on the
kid-
field. Yeah. And I'm not your fucking babysitter, bro.
Right.
you know?
Right.
I got my own dick and balls to support out there in these streets. Fun day on the old Tetherball Academy Media Network here today. We got college football next. Flop on over to Drinking Bros Sports. Subscribe over there. D'Anthony Holloway and I will be live with the top 25 bets for this week. Didn't do great last week. Nobody did. But it was actually fun, though. The games were really fun. So we got odds on this week's games. And then later on in the afternoon, we got Drinking Bros podcast on this channel. And are we doing golf today, Delco? We can record it. Oh, we'll record it. All right. Pop it up tomorrow. I'm down. He says it's week 1 of golf, which I didn't know existed in September. That's weird. It's fine. I'm sure I'll win. It doesn't really matter. But go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review, and go to Spotify and just click a 5-star, and then you're good to go. You can walk away. You can also throw your phone on the floor like I typically do, simply for the fact that the new phones are coming out. These are going to be dog shit anyways in 36 hours or something like that. So scrambled. But we appreciate you being here, kids. For Jesse Weissman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.